Okay, Nick, we're here at the museum. It's Cup Final Day, FA Cup Final Day. Every year, I always think of different things. What do you think of on Cup Final Day? What's the first things you think of?
Well, Mick, it's a wonderful day. It is an absolutely fantastic day to be a footballer. You've done it. You won in '73 with Bobby Kerr. I got my day in 1987 with Coventry City, and obviously I've been in '85 with Sunderland League Cup final. Worst day of my life in sport. Got beat up in Norwich, 100,000 Sunderland people, 100,000 there, and we got beat 1-0. And you got it. But Cup final day, honestly, as a young kid, I'm 9 years of age, by the way, watching the '73 Cup final.
Is that your first memory of the?
No, I'm telling you, my first memory is 1970, Chelsea.
Chelsea Leeds.
Beat Leeds, what a game. The pitch was horrendous. Peter was good, fantastic players, yeah. I thought, oh well, I'm only 6-7 years of age, and I thought, oh Nick, if I ever be a footballer, I want to play at Wembley. And obviously, the dream got ignited in 1973, you and Bobby and the lads, and Ian Porterfield scoring the great goal. And I'll never forget it. I mean, I look back at that day now, and we just got colour TV actually. And I'm watching all the family. It's on 10 o'clock them days, wasn't it? BBC ITV. And there's Buffy and my dad. And Lorimer hits that shot, by the way. And I went, oh no, they've equalised 1-1. And suddenly Monty makes that save. Dick Malone, great friend of ours, as we know, he clears it. No man, still 1-0. And they win the cup, and fantastic. In my dream, obviously, I've played football like yourself at the top level. And suddenly 87, I'm doing the walk, I'm coming up there against Tottenham Hotspur, and it's a massive day, it's a great day.
That's probably one of the best 2 minutes in your life, when you walk from the dressing room to the middle of the stadium, when you start playing the national anthem. That's probably the best part of my life, just that 2 minutes.
I said to Bobby Kerr, Mickey, you're right, apart from the game, suddenly you think, wow, pro footballer, and this is it, 100,000 people, come on Nick, don't let people down. Hopefully God's looking down on you, you can have a bit of luck. And you need little matches, you need and as long as you're trained well, you're ready for it. But it's the greatest walk, it really is. And when you win, how special is that, Mike?
That's great. And what about your lead up to the cup final? What sort of lead up did you have?
But a great manager, John Sullivan.
Yeah, I remember John Sullivan.
Yeah. He was team coach. Yeah, he was great. He was full of life, funny, very funny, kept you relaxed. Great motivating coach. Still friends today, speak to him every few weeks.
And what teams did you beat to get to the final?
Well, I'll tell you what, we played a lot of games away. Stoke City away, they were at the top of the championship, beat them 1-0. But the big one was Sheffield Wednesday in the quarter-final. We took 15,000 Coventry City fans away, and the old Lepplands Lane end, and we beat them, 3-1. Suddenly the semi-final got drawn against Leeds United. And that was back at Sheffield, on a Sunday, and it was fantastic. And we managed to win 3-2. And then suddenly, wow, Coventry City, 104 years history. Yeah, they won the third division, second. They hadn't won a major trophy.
When did it sink into you? When you're on the run, you win the first round. Like we played Reading and Notts County, who were in the third division, first round and second round. You never think of getting to the final. Yeah. When did you think we've got a chance of getting to the final?
It was the fourth round. We played Man United away, beat them 1-0. It was one of those days in January. Who was
playing for Man United then?
It was obviously Brian Robinson, Whiteside, and Mark Hughes, and Palestine. I mean, they had a very good team. They were, they were like the top 6 team. Beat them 1-0, and suddenly you think, wow, come on.
It changes, isn't it?
The momentum. You get in the train, you're doing this, you're doing that.
Changes your mind, doesn't it? Yeah.
Fantastic. And John Sillett was a great motivator. He was our Winston Churchill, he was brilliant.
Was
he was absolutely, he gave speeches. He would say, Nick, you're the best on the left side, you should play for England. He'd say, see if I was over the goalkeeper. He said, you're the best goalkeeper in England, you should be doing. And he just motivated you. And it was just, and then you get a crest of a wave. And that semi-final, where you wait for the game, it was going to be 11:30 on a Sunday at Hillsborough, and suddenly the referee says, there's traffic congestion, you can't get there. The fans and everybody, 12 o'clock, it's being put back, so you go back. Anyway, we were awful the first 20 minutes, could be 2 or 3-0 down. Suddenly 1-0 down, we got it back later on, 1-2, and you win, and you go to Wembley and you think, please don't get injured now. You've been there.
So what do you think it is? I mean, I'm not being nasty, but the names in that team, what you had then, are nowhere near as big as like Rob Owen, Stevie Bruce and Pallister and all them. So how did you overcome all them big names? Like we had to overcome all the big names that we played. What makes it different in the FA Cup?
Well, the mentality, I'm a local lad like yourself. I believed as good as anybody. I trained hard for it, and you just have to believe that. You believe you can do it, can't you? You're pro football, and their names, and yeah, they've had fantastic. They might have 15 England caps, but here, it's a game of football, and I'm ready for this.
But in the league, you were nowhere near the top compared to them.
Yeah.
But in the FA Cup, is it just a one-off game that you think
it's a one-off game. You think you can win? Yeah. And Coventry for years, they've finished in the bottom 6 in the Manchester Steel. But we had belief that season. Keith Houchin came.
Didn't Benno's brother play?
Benno, great player on the right wing. He had a great, outstanding man of the match in the cup final. We finished 9th that year. Tottenham finished 3rd, and Clive Allen scored. Can you believe it? 40 goals that season. Great striker, Clive Allen.
Oh, Clive Allen.
And you just believe you can do it. And mind after FA Cup final, we're talking about. So John Sillard's team talk, so funny, Mick. Right, lads. Big day, come on, more. You all pumped up. He says, keep it tight, first 20 minutes. Clive Allen scores after a minute. I've not touched the ball. It's big Cyril Reid, hadn't touched the ball. Keith Houchin, Benno. I'm looking, oh no, this could be terrible, this. But luckily we got back 1-1 after 15, 20 minutes, and we took the game from them, and eventually won extra time. And one of the great finals, as well as Sunderland in 73.
Did you have any nerves? Were you more nervous that day than any other day?
No. You just... I tell you what, the nerves aren't as bad when you're younger.
Yeah,
when you get you're just ready for it, and your dream comes true, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of playing the cup final like yourself. You won with Sunderland 1-0, and I won 3-2 with Coventry City.
What about the game itself? Can you remember much? Because I can't remember any about it. Can you remember much of the game?
Just remember the spectacle, the colour, everything. The game is just so. It flies by, and lots of top class players. Glenn Hoddle, they had Hoddle, Waddle, Ardiles, and you think, and you're doing it. And I tell you what, the last 10 minutes, I'm dying for the referee to blow the whistle. And when you've done it, you've achieved a dream. I was 2 months short of my 24th birthday. Fantastic.
And your celebration, was that something different?
It was fantastic. Went back to rugby on the bus, and met their wives and girlfriends and all the family mums and dads, and it was just a wonderful time at Coventry City, and it's a special, very, very special place.
Would you have done anything different if you'd got to another cup final? Because I know I would have done lots of things different. Would you have done anything different if you'd gone back again? Must have been nice to play like Manchester 6 times or Liverpool. Would you have done anything different?
No, I wouldn't. John Sillett pulled a master stroke, by the way. I've been in 85, I was biggest disappointment was Sunderland losing 1-0 to Norwich. But John Sillett took me there on the Wednesday to have an hour training session. The groundsman said, never been done before. He says, well, we'll sort you out. You just get yourself, come along for an hour. We're trained in the middle of the pitch.
Wow.
But I've been there. Lee Benno and Cyril Reid had been to Wembley. Obviously, he played for England, Benno played for Man City, and I played for Sunderland. But Cyril said, come on, train. So some of the lads, Wembley.
Fantastic.
They put the music on, they put you going for everything. So the lads got used to it, and we came out there, massive underdogs. I think we're 3-1, to win the game. But we did it. It's part of history in Coventry City folklore. We're always legends down there,
Yeah, so today it's Chelsea and Arsenal. Who do you fancy today?
I tell you what, quite a bit. Chelsea, I fancy Chelsea, but Arsenal need to rescue the season. They've had a poor season.
Yeah, but they've picked up, haven't they, the last few games just before?
Certainly have, right? But it's a massive occasion, and it's been, nowadays, Mick, it was massive, wasn't it?
Oh,
now it's not as
different now, is it altogether? The whole concept of the FA Cup's different now.
We've got the medal, pal.
Yeah, I've got a medal,
And it's wonderful.
Let's hope we might get another one for that. Okay, Nick, thanks very much.